So Conspiracy 2 is finally out and is causing quite the stir in the Magic community. We've gotten a set that helps players access some incredible cards for Eternal formats such as Commander and Legacy. In this video we're going to be talking about the top 10 cards for Commander from this set. And if you enjoy this video and would like to see more like it, remember to tap that like button. Starting off our list at number 10 is Birds of Paradise, perhaps the best mana dork out there. It's a 1-drop that can create any color of mana. Considering the numerous printings of this card, but its pretty good price tag of about $5, it definitely fit in here with the other tasty reprints. Hopefully, this will make this card even more accessible to Commander players wanting one for their decks. At number 9, we have Kami of the Crescent Moon. This guy kind of fell under the radar for me at first when I saw the set spoilers, but when I saw it was in Conspiracy 2, I was overjoyed. This is such a fun card in a hug style deck, and even more fun in something evil like Nekusar. For only 2 mana, you're getting an impressive draw ability. I'd also like to go on record by saying this is perhaps one of my favorite legends from the Kamigawa block. Expropriate will take my number 8 spot. This card screams Commander to me given its mana cost and ability, but either way, when you cast this, your opponents will always end up at a disadvantage once this card resolves. Either they're going to lose whatever permanent you've been eyeing for the last few turns, or you're going to take a few extra turns at their expense. At number 7, we have the Phyrexian Arena. I love the sheer power of draw spells in black, like this one. This is a staple in just about any Commander deck that runs black that also needs a little help getting the gas going. I also adore this artwork, so there you go. This is definitely worth a spot on this list. Burgeoning takes up our 6th place. In a multiplayer game, this card is nuts. Put it in any iteration of Omnath and watch your opponents think twice about playing any lands. It'll give you a benefit if they do anything. I love green magic. Number 5 is going to go to Ghostly Prison. One of my first Commander decks was a Grand Arbiter Pillowfort deck, which used this card extensively to hold off my opponents. I'm very glad to see it's returned here and rocking that sweet Swords of Revealing Light artwork. Number 4 is going to go to Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. I love this new version. It's just nuts. In a big fatty deck, you can get card draw and mana out of just about everything you play. It just makes your deck explode exponentially with each turn, and it's an elf. I'd like to see someone brew a deck using this along with the original Omnath, Locus of Mana. You might have to lose 1 mana each turn, but you can essentially double Omnath's power with every single turn. It's a very powerful little combo. I see something's working there. Let's try it out, shall we? Okay, we're at the top 3. These were really difficult cards to put in specific spots, but here we go! Coming in at number 3 is our new friend Kaya the Ghost Assassin. Her special alternate artwork aside, she is perhaps my new favorite Orzhov Walker. I'm sorry, Soren, you're kinda stuck anyway, so bye-bye. Her abilities are super fun in multiplayer, and I just love her subtle reset button and her zero ability. I'd also like to point out that she is in fact the only other Planeswalker to not have any way to increase her loyalty after Sarkhan the Mad. Our number 2 spot goes to Show and Tell. Yes, it can be a bit group huggy, yes, it lets your opponent drop anything they want to in play, but so do you. You wouldn't play this card if you don't have a bomb waiting to hit the field. You do this when you're raring to smite your opponents with a Blightsteel Colossus or an Omniscience or just something that'll make them cause a massive table scoop. Okay, so for a quick honorable mention, Leovold could have easily been my number 1 because A, he's an elf that has some super control-y abilities and I love that. B, he's a stacks commander in the making for Sultai. C, he's a 3-drop. Tiny leaders, for all any of you still out there, here you go crazy. I love this new elf. He's so good and I want to build a nasty little deck to utilize him to the fullest. He has access to some really great colors. He's got black for the kill spells, blue for the draw and the control, and then green for the ramp to get the rest of it out. Perhaps we ought to do a deck tech on him? Okay, so enough of me gushing over the pretty elf. My number one spot for the Commander Goodies and Better Modern Masters 2 Conspiracy Crown thingy is Berserk. This thing is perhaps the best green card in this entire set. It is literally a 1-drop green card. It's an instant that can end the game. Let's look at it this way. Whenever a creature goes berserk, its power gets doubled. Given the sheer amount of fatty game enders in Commander, this thing is overkill. Rafik of the Many wants this card at his side like you wouldn't believe. In addition, it gives the creature trample. Let's look at Rafik. He starts out as a 3-drop, right? Give him another instance of Exalted, so when he swings in, he starts out as a 5. Then, because he has double strike, he'll effectively be doing 10 damage. Throw on Berserk, and he's suddenly dealing 20 damage of trample. So this card pretty much spells game over for your opponent. There's a reason this card was so expensive, and given that this is its first mass printing in years, this is sure to be perhaps the hottest card in this set for quite some time for us Commander players. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like down below if you'd like to see more. And remember to tap that subscribe button to join the Planeswalker project today for some more Magic the Gathering videos.